How's it going, guys? So, in this video, I don't really talk about wrestling or nothing like that no more. I'm not really, I'm a fan of it, but I just don't really, I don't get into it no more because of basically Vince McMahon. And now we know that Vince McMahon is actually, the news broke that he's being investigated for misconduct. So, meaning that he's either all the steroid use in WWE actually right now. It's actually outrageous, even like back then. Um, if you guys don't remember when all these deaths happened and all that, everybody was all blaming, blaming the steroids and all this stuff. There was, blaming all the steroids killed them. And, dude, I don't 100% believe that. As I said, I don't believe that, that Vince McMahon, I don't believe that, these wrestlers just died like that. Alright. I have a belief that Vince McMahon had something to do with a lot of these deaths. And it's kind of sickening, the thing. And now he's being investigated for misconduct. Like, the government's involved with it. Everybody, the whole government is involved with this. And it seems as if that now Vince McMahon, could be in big trouble if they find out, they look into the case of Chris Benoit's death, something like that. Because there's been a lot of speculation. A lot of people don't believe that Chris Benoit did anything, and I don't either. I truly believe that it was a cover-up. I truly believe it was a cover-up, and I think that they need to investigate it more, because there's just no way, in my eyes, that Chris Benoit killed his family, man. There's just no way. There's just no way. And Owen Hart, I believe that Vince McMahon had something to do with his death. I think he had something to do with a lot of deaths. I think he had something to do with Owen's death. I think he had something to do with Eddie Guerrero's death. Chris Benoit's death for sure. And Ultimate Warrior. If you guys don't remember, Ultimate Warrior got killed, or he died all of a sudden, after being on an episode of Raw in 2014. I don't know if you guys remember, but he died right after being on the show. If you guys don't remember, that's very fishy to me. That's very, very fishy. Fishy to me. All of a sudden he just dies. He dies after being on Raw. He was literally just on Raw in 2014 on an episode, cutting a promo and all that, and then all of a sudden he just died out of the blue. There's something really fishy about all these deaths, and this stuff needs to be investigated. And it is being investigated right now, and I hope they get to the bottom of it, while they're, investigating Vince McMahon, because there's a lot of fishy stuff, like I said, going on with all these wrestlers dying. And Vince McMahon had to have had something to do with it. I mean, we gotta be real with ourselves. We cannot say that 100% that he did, but I'm believing that he did. I believe that he set up, Chris Benoit and all that. I believe he told Kevin Sullivan. Yes, I believe Kevin Sullivan was the one that murdered, Chris Benoit. I believe that he told Kevin Sullivan to kill Chris Benoit because he was gonna make Chris Benoit the champion. And CM Punk even talked about it. He was like, yeah, well, CM Punk, because CM Punk was supposed to face him at the pay-per-view, and then he didn't show up. And a lot of people were wondering, what the hell was going on? He didn't show up. He didn't answer the phone. Nothing. And all of a sudden, the news broke that he all of a sudden just he killed his family and then himself. Like, if you guys read in between the lines, like, it does not make any sense. Okay, Vince McMahon had something to do with this stuff. He had something to do with all these wrestlers dying. I'm telling you, and all this the steroid use and all that in WWE, it's killing a lot of wrestlers because I don't know what the hell Vince McMahon's doing. I think he's giving them drugs. I think he gave a lot of these wrestlers drugs, to kill, that would like harm them, like, cause he's evil. He's a dirty, evil person, and Vince McMahon, I could kind of see him doing anything like that. So yeah, guys, I just don't buy it. I don't buy that Chris Benoit all of a sudden just murdered his family out of the blue, and then you want to make him have a promo? You're gonna tell me he's gonna have a promo talking about it? Oh, I'm gonna do the unthinkable. Like, come on, Vince. Seriously? Like, dude, you're just trying to make it look like Chris Benoit's the bad guy, but he's not. He's not the bad guy. He didn't do nothing in my eyes. He's he's innocent. He's innocent until the evidence will come out, I guarantee you. And like I said, he's in big, big trouble right now, and the company is in jeopardy right now, I think. And I don't know who is going to be running it. I'm guessing probably Stephanie, but I mean that's his daughter, right? So, but I just don't understand, like, all these deaths that's happened like randomly. Like, all of a sudden, like, Eddie Guerrero and all that, he died in a hotel. As I said, he died in a hotel, supposedly. That's what they said. And Owen Hart died coming down the zip line. He came off of it, like, and he landed on his neck, killed him. And you mean to tell me that Vince McMahon's not gonna make sure that shit is not properly secure? I mean, come on, guys. That just boggles my mind. And the bottom line is that we all know, I'm not gonna, sorry for my language, guys, but we all know Vince McMahon's a piece of shit. Alright? We know that for a fact, because a lot of these wrestlers died. It was all on his hands. All these wrestlers dying was not all, his fault in my eyes. Chris Benoit, obviously, I know for a fact that he set him up and he covered the whole murder up. Oh, it was steroids. Then he wants to sit there and lie in the interviews and say, oh, people should be able to control their own, should be able to control their own, like, what did he say? I forgot what he said. He's like, people should be able to control their own actions. Like, just sitting there lying about it. It's like, bro, just tell the truth. Deep down, you're not going to put Chris Benoit in the Hall of Fame because, number one, because you covered up the murder and you're making him look like he's a bad guy. Alright? And to me, he didn't do shit. Alright? He's fucking innocent, 100%. And I mean, I don't mean to cuss, guys, but it just boggles my mind, and it's sickening. And I hope that they get to the bottom of this and they look back into the Chris Benoit case. I hope they did, reopen that investigation and start looking and start digging, because if there's something in there that proves that Vince McMahon is guilty of that shit, bro, he's in trouble. He's going to prison forever. So that's what I hope happens. That I hope he goes to prison forever and ever and ever, and I hope they investigate him to the point where they see all this shit, with like Chris Benoit's death and all that, and Eddie Guerrero's death. I hope they dig that shit up and reinvestigate that shit, because is, you know, to me, Vince McMahon's a fucking dirty fucking bastard. I'm sorry to say. I don't mean to cuss, but, you know, that's the reason why I don't watch wrestling no more, because he's a piece of shit in my eyes. But anyways, guys, this is a wrestling video. I don't really talk about wrestling on this channel, but as I said, I'm open to new things sometimes, you know. I just really wanted to talk about this in the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below what you guys think about Vince McMahon being investigated and all that. And let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think the case should be open? They should reopen the investigation, reopen the case of the death of Chris Benoit? Because, yeah, there's just no way. This is no way, man. Vince McMahon did something. Alright, he covered the shit up. Believe me. But anyways, guys, comment down below. Give me your guys' thoughts. With that being said, this is Ghostface Fanatic signing off. Peace.